fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 106. Today is May the 18th, 2020. On today's show, I have whips, I have haul, I have spinning and knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. How was everybody's week? Mine was really good. I hung out with little man on Friday. He stayed all day. We played. We had a good time. Sunday, I took my mom's groceries out to her and discovered that her car's battery is dead. So I need to make an appointment for the truck and the car to get them both serviced and get the truck ready to be sold to my son. And that's nice to be able to pass on that truck to him. He's going to buy it. We found the title to it. We were really worried that it just had my dad's name, but it didn't. It said or and not and. It said or. So that is a really good thing to have that truck so that she can sign the title and we don't have to jump through so many hoops. We are trying to get his will probated and complicated. I'm about to throw my hands up in the air. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Call an attorney. That's what you're going to do. So that's the next trick in the row. Yeah, so it was, a normal week for me. I did go shopping, as you will see, because I decided I needed to. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. As you see, I've already done this once before. This is my third time doing this video. So third time's the charm, right? Right. Mirror Monday this month is Gypsy Queen. I am stitching this on 32 count chocolate, I believe, or it could be natural because I still have not found the tag to it. And this is where I got to. So she's got more of her body is stitched. Let's slip this in here. More of her body is stitched. I did want to point out last week, and I completely forgot, that I changed the skin tone. That lightest tone really does make her face look like she's a ghost, or that she's got this really bright light shining on her face, and I just don't like that at all. To me, it doesn't look right. I feel that her skin tone should be either a tannish, or more olive tone, but I couldn't figure that out. So what I did is I just looked and went like a shade darker than what is that lightest color, or maybe, yeah, I did a shade lighter or shade darker, so it does look, to me it looks better. It doesn't look so stark. I did stitch that color first, the called for color, and I just didn't like it. To me, it doesn't look right. So here she is in all her glory. I did that section, and I think I did some of this over here too, but I can't remember. I didn't have a lot of stitching time on Monday, and I'm not going to have a lot of time today because after I'm done with this, I've got a couple of errands I need to run, and then, yeah, errands, so much fun. So that was my Mirror Monday. And then I had Whip Go Tuesday, and my Whip Go project for Tuesday for the first 2 weeks is Lavender and Lace, Angel of Summer. And I am stitching this on 32 count Twilight, I think. Let me look at that again. Let's see what this thing says, because this is the fabric that was provided. So it's 32 Twilight Blue Linen. So, yay, I did remember that. Cool. All right, so this is off the Q-snap because the 2 weeks are done. And I actually did get quite a bit done. So I worked more on her wing. I did like 2 more rows going this way, and it just was taking forever. So I decided to do blocks of the 10 block. So I just was doing the blocks going down. So that's what I will do with the wings on this from now on. So this gets put away until I get the urge to stitch on it again, or next year for Whip Go, because I really am enjoying this 2 weeks for Whip Go, giving the pattern 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, 1 day or 2 days a month a year. That's not very much. I may have to up that a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. So my Miramania for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is Baker's Wife. And that's Baker's Wife, and this is on 32 count Ren Belfast by Picture This Plus. And I got quite a bit done. I didn't do a lot of stitching on Friday since I had little man, and then when he left I was tired and didn't feel like doing a lot of stitching. But I got her face in, I got some more of her hair done, and I got these flowers put in. So I was really happy with how much I got done on Baker's Wife. I'm hoping that my white and the B5200, that I did the right colors, because B5200 and white to me look almost the same. So we'll see how that turns out. But like, really? Pick a different color. Pick a different color. I do like the conversion. Somebody converted her to black and gray. It's so beautiful. I think that she's calling her Morticia. It's like, oh my goodness, definitely Morticia. Definitely Morticia. I kind of wish I had seen that before I started her, because I would have done it too. I would have asked if I could, because she's just beautiful. Just beautiful. So Saturday was the day I decided to stitch. And let me tell you, I stitched a lot on Saturday. So on Saturday I caught up for my linens and Threads and Linens Mystery Sal for this year. So May is completed. I worked on the flower from there. So this was the May block, this section. So I am all caught up finally. That's so exciting. I'm so happy. This is on 18 count Oatmeal Ada that I picked up at Michael's, I believe. And then I did that. So then I pulled out my full coverage. And this full coverage, I decided to work on Fright Night, which is a Gecko Rouge charted chart. And the designer is Louis T. Johnson. I'm sorry. And there's what Fright Night looks like. And I got a page finish. How exciting! I have decided to try to do cross country in the page and not have so many hanging threads. So that was my goal, is to at least finish the page to get most of the hanging threads. I think that the next time I come to this, I'm going to work on this page, and I'll do page diagonals. But look, there's a bat. A bat came out. Isn't that awesome? I am just so happy with this. It's going to take me forever, but I'm really happy with it. And so this is 25 count Easy Guide, white and gray Lugana fabric. And I am stitching that 1/1. And I still was not finished with Saturday. So Saturday I pulled out my Peppermint Purple 52-week Sal, and I got caught up. I decided not to write anything in this block, so I just went ahead and filled in with the flowers or the leaves, and I used 3808 for this block here, and then I'm still using the 4507. So I'm very happy. And this was last week's block. So there we go. This is also on 18 count Oatmeal Ada that I got from Michael's. Oh yeah, I am really enjoying this because it doesn't really take that long just to whip that out. And Sunday, with all the running around and things, I didn't get a lot of stitching done, but I pulled out B, that's charted by Gecko Rouge, and the design is by Lorna Lane. Let me get the piece of paper here. And this is what B is going to look like when it is completed. And I also, on this one, was able to put all of the threads that I had hanging. And I don't have a page finish. There's still a little bit here, some here, and little bits over here. So I don't have a page finish, but I could probably get a page finish the next time I pick up B. Which I don't know is when I'm going to do that. I might do it this weekend. I'm not sure. But I'm so happy with how that is turning out. Yay! And yeah, my plans are going to be changing a little bit since I am caught up with the linen threads and linen mystery Sal. So, and then of course I had my 30-minute a day stitch, which some days I didn't and other days I did an hour or two. This time I'm working on Prairie Schooler ABCs. I am doing D is for drum. So the last time you saw it, I just had the D and the outlines done. So this time I started working on, I have is for drum, and I started working on the green. I've started working on the green. Hi again. I had a message come across my Alexa machine, and that's really loud, so hopefully you guys didn't hear it, but I went ahead and stopped it and told it to be quiet, and now I'm back. So I didn't really have anything else to say about Prairie Schooler ABCs. They're a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I kind of wish I hadn't done it on 28 count, because that's 28 count weight. Yeah, I really wish I didn't do it in such a large count. 32 count or even 36 count would have been good. Maybe even 40, but you do what you do. Anyway, purchases. Now I've gone through this like 3 times, so I get flustered. But we're going to push through this time. I had 2 orders from 123 Stitch. And I had a 3rd one, but I canceled it because for some reason it was there one day where you can check your order. You can make sure they're still, when it's going to come, and it was pushing back and pushing back and pushing back. And it had pushed back several times. And I checked it one day and it was completely gone. I mean, all of my orders were completely gone. So I'm like, well, okay. I'm going to go look around and see if I can at least find the pattern that I was trying to get. So the pattern was there and another website. So I purchased that and another pattern from them. And then I went back to 123 Stitch and canceled it. But I decided to wait on the other 2 just to see if they would show up. And the next day it was there. The whole thing was there. So they had canceled my order, no problem. I haven't received it. They didn't charge me, so everything is good. So, and the pattern I was waiting for them was Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. So I found this one on Needle Case Goodies off of Etsy. So I'm really happy I went back and did that. Now, my 123 Stitch order was for 3 pieces of fabric. So this is the 1 piece of fabric here, 32 count Platinum Lugana by Zweigart. On this one I pulled my own colors for Seeking Refuge, and I'm going to start this soon. I want to get this going and maybe even done for 2020. Not sure yet, but I really do want to get this done. I think it's a beautiful piece. And it says, when the world seems to be out of control, I find a way to nurture my soul. Seeking refuge with needle and thread, the angst and anxiety no longer I dread. I mean, how perfect is that? I know that a lot of floss tubers are working on this and a lot of other stitchers are, but to me that's just perfect. And I do like the colors I picked out for it. Some of them are Victorian Motto samplers, some of them are color and cotton, and some DMC. So I'm really happy with the color choices as well. The second thing I ordered from needle case goodies is Princess Eliana, and I have a picture of her here. Let me pull it up. She is out of stock pretty much everywhere. So here she is. Isn't she pretty? I know that a lot of people have showed this off too, and some people are actually working on it. 1, 2, 3 stitches out. I'm going to be picking up the pattern plus the bead packs. So hopefully, because it was a pre-order and it's still not here. And it's not worrying me because I've got so many mirrors going that it doesn't matter right now, but I obviously do want the pattern. So I picked up from 1, 2, 3 stitch, 32 count lavender Lugana to put her on. I think she'll look beautiful on this. And here is all the floss. So last week I went to Joann's and Michael's and picked up all the floss for several patterns. So that is all done. My third and final pattern that I received or ordered was And a 4 Screw. I picked this up from 1, 2, 3 stitch, so this was the second of the 3 orders. And I also picked up 32 count platinum Lugana from Zweigart. This one did not get serged, so I'm going to have to do a zigzag stitch around there to protect the ends, but I am very happy. This one I'm really contemplating about how I'm going to do it, because she suggests 1 strand over 2 on a 32 count. I think Pam's Crafty Corner, Pam, I think she's doing it 1 over 1, but I'm not sure. I saw her working on it and I can't figure it out. I need to really look at it again. But I think those trees are cool. Look at all those different trees in there. I was going to pull, and I still might pull, some of my fancy floss to sub out some of the greens, because I did kit it completely up. It is ready. It is ready to go. I have all the DMC floss, but I might pull some of my specialty floss for that pattern as well, because I have a lot of green. Seems like Victoria Model Sampler and Color and Cotton Light Green. So there's a lot of green and a lot of blue. So yeah, I'm really excited with these purchases that I received this week. But yeah, I'm going to have to stop going to Joann's for floss. They raised their prices up a lot. I mean, a lot. It went from 56 cents to 71 cents. And I know it hasn't been that long since I bought floss that I missed that bump like that. But Michael's is still 56 cents. So yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. I kind of wish I had gone to Michael's first instead of Joann's, because that would have saved me some money, but I didn't. I always go to Joann's first because it's closer and I just like Joann's. But now I'm going to be a little bit more choosy about where I buy my floss from, because yeah, that's an owie. All right, so should we hit plans? Plans. Now, I didn't bring over my Whip Go project. My Whip Go project is Lady Mirabilia, but my Miramania, which could be technically over. I could stop because it is past the 15th, but I think I'm going to keep working on Miramania projects until the end of the month. I am going to use Ashley's Roses for my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday stitch. And I am stitching this on 32 count Graceful Gray Linen by Zweigart. No, this is Witchold. Yeah, this is Witchold. Sorry, this is Witchold. And that is where I'm at on this. So hopefully I can get some really good progress for the next, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all depending on, you know, what's going on in my life, what emergencies I have to take care of. Because it seems like emergencies, they spring up all the time. So knitting. Knitting, I did do some rows on my rosette window by Nia Rind. That's what it's going to look like when it's finished. I am stitching this, or knitting this with US 4 3.5 millimeter on hand spun called Ugly Naked Guy. And I did, like I said, I got some more rounds done. So that's where it's at right now. I really liked this color blue. It's too bad there's not a lot of it, but this color right there, I think it turned out really pretty. But it's a lot of fun. But I really do need to think. I really do need to pay attention when I'm stitching on it. So that's where this is at. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous if I'm going to have enough yarn. I may have to substitute something else in. I'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, so then I started spinning again. I finished plying the two things I had outstanding. Oops, shoot, that one came loose. So I spun this on Wednesday with Knit Night, and I spun the whole thing on Wednesday. 2 ounces, part of the 2 ounce bump. And this is over there. I don't want to, I'd have to get up and I'd bump everything. So I'll tell you guys next week. But it's a beautiful purple color. And this is another Super Summer Knit Together purchase, SSK in Tennessee. I don't think this was the last one I went to. It might have been the one time before. And it's by two guys. It's two guys something. I can't remember the rest of it. Two Guys Yarn, Two Guys Design, something. They do yarn and fiber. So very happy with how that spun up. And I cannot believe I spun this whole thing talking to the girls. The whole thing. And I actually even sat for a little while and didn't do anything because I was done spinning. That spin was really fast, really nice. I think it's a BFL. I think. I love BFL. BFL spins so nice. So, looking around here, I don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. I have said it all. So, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you stay safe, and I hope that whatever you craft to your heart's content, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.